Airlangga, a name synonymous with resilience and wisdom in Indonesian history, was born into the prestigious Isyana dynasty. His grandfather, the powerful King Sindok, had moved the capital to East Java, establishing the Medang kingdom. Airlangga's mother, Queen Mahendradatta, was a princess from the neighboring kingdom of Srivijaya. This union solidified the dynasty's influence. Young Airlangga thus inherited a legacy of power and strategic prowess. His destiny, however, had other plans, testing his mettle and shaping him into the legendary figure we remember today. Airlangga's childhood was likely spent amidst the splendor and political intrigue of the Medang court. He would have been groomed from a young age in statecraft, warfare, and the arts. Little did he know that these lessons would be put to the ultimate test. The young prince's life was about to be irrevocably altered, forcing him to flee his home and fight for his birthright. The year 1016 AD marked a turning point in Airlangga's life, and indeed, in Javanese history. The Kingdom of Wurawari, a vassal state with a long-standing rivalry against Medang, launched a surprise attack during Airlangga's wedding ceremony. The city of Medang, the heart of Javanese power, was engulfed in chaos. The palace, once a symbol of grandeur, was set ablaze. Amidst the chaos and carnage, Airlangga, still a young man, managed to escape. Accompanied by a loyal band of followers, he fled into the dense jungles that blanketed the island. This escape was not just a matter of survival, it was the beginning of a perilous journey. Airlangga was not just a prince in exile, he was now the last hope of the Isyana dynasty. The jungle became Airlangga's sanctuary and his training ground. He lived amongst ascetics, absorbing wisdom and honing his skills. Word of his survival and his lineage spread throughout the land. People, disillusioned by the fall of Medang and the ensuing chaos, flocked to his banner. His charisma and claim to the throne resonated with the masses. Year after year, Airlangga consolidated his power. He forged alliances with local rulers and rallied the populace to his cause. His legitimacy as the heir to Medang, coupled with his growing strength, posed a direct challenge to Wurawari's dominance. What began as a desperate escape had transformed into a beacon of hope, setting the stage for the resurgence of the Isyana dynasty. In 1019 AD, after years of preparation, Airlangga emerged from the jungle, no longer a fugitive but a king ready to reclaim his birthright. His army, a mix of loyal followers and new recruits, marched against Wurawari, their banners a symbol of defiance against the usurpers. Airlangga, a skilled military strategist, led his forces to victory in a series of decisive battles. He understood that true power lay not just in military might, but in the unity of his people. He offered clemency to those who had surrendered, integrating them into his growing kingdom. This act of forgiveness, rare in those times, solidified his reputation as a just and compassionate ruler. By 1030 AD, Airlangga had vanquished Wurawari, liberating Medang and reclaiming the throne that was rightfully his. With peace restored, Airlangga turned his attention to rebuilding his ravaged kingdom. He understood that true prosperity stemmed from a strong foundation. He commissioned the construction of an elaborate irrigation system, ensuring agricultural productivity. Trade flourished under his rule, with ships laden with spices and textiles sailing to distant lands. Airlangga's reign ushered in a golden age for the kingdom. He patronized the arts and sciences, attracting scholars, poets, and artists to his court. The Arjuna Wiwaha, a masterpiece of Javanese literature, was composed during his time, a testament to the flourishing intellectual atmosphere. His reign marked not just a period of political stability, but a renaissance of Javanese culture. Airlangga's vision extended beyond economic and political realms. He sought to leave an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of Java. He commissioned the construction of magnificent temples, intricately carved and adorned with stories from Hindu epics. These architectural marvels, such as the Jalatunda temple complex, stand today as testament to the grandeur of his reign. These temples were not merely places of worship, they were centers of learning and art. They served as gathering places for the community, hosting religious ceremonies, theatrical performances, and intellectual discourses. Under Airlangga's patronage, Java witnessed a fusion of indigenous artistic traditions with influences from India, resulting in a unique and vibrant cultural blend. As Airlangga grew older, he faced a dilemma that has plagued many powerful rulers: the question of succession. Determined to prevent a power struggle after his death, he decided to divide his kingdom between his two sons. This decision, though well-intentioned, would have far-reaching consequences. In 1045 AD, he divided his kingdom into Jengala and Kadiri, each ruled by one of his sons. This division, while intended to ensure peace, ultimately sowed the seeds of future conflict. The two kingdoms, bound by blood yet separated by ambition, would eventually clash, mirroring the very conflict Airlangga had sought to prevent. Having secured his legacy and fulfilled his duty as a king, Airlangga embarked on a new chapter in his life. In 1049 AD, he abdicated his throne and retreated to the slopes of Mount Penanggungan to live as a hermit. He traded his royal robes for simple clothes and dedicated his remaining years to spiritual pursuits. His decision to embrace asceticism reflects a recurrent theme in Javanese history: the interplay between worldly power and spiritual detachment. It resonated with the Javanese belief that true enlightenment lay not in material possessions or political power, but in self-realization and union with the divine. Airlangga's life, though marked by turmoil and triumph, left an indelible mark on Indonesian history. He is remembered not just as a warrior king who reclaimed his throne, but as a wise ruler who ushered in an era of peace and prosperity. His story continues to resonate with Indonesians today, a testament to his enduring legacy. He laid the foundation for a strong and unified Java, fostering a period of cultural efflorescence that influenced art, architecture, and literature for centuries to come. His tale, passed down through generations, serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope, resilience, and wise leadership can pave the path towards a brighter future.